Before You Buy Land Talk series with Nnameka Anson. This is the part 6 of the Before You Buy Land Talk series with Nnameka Anson. Before You Buy Land. This particular program is aimed at helping prospective buyers and buyers of real estate to be careful and not to fall prey to land fraudsters or real estate scammers. So today's episode is very interesting and is going to help you a lot to avoid real estate scam. Now, one of the reasons why people fall prey to real estate scam is ignorance of land titles. Ignorance of land titles. There are a lot of zealous real estate buyers or prospective real estate buyers who passionately jump into buying landed properties without understanding land titles. They don't have proper knowledge of land titles. That is why they fall prey to scammers. Let me tell you a little story. 2 years ago, a friend of mine contacted me from Germany that he has gotten a very good offer for a buy and build land somewhere in Isu, here in Oka, and they were offering him 6 million naira for that particular property. So I said, no problem, let them send the land title to me so I can check it out and probably verify it. And lo and behold, he sent me the picture of a piece of paper. That was a piece of paper like this. A piece of paper like this, and an agreement was drafted on a piece of paper like this, and the parties involved signed piece of paper like this. I was like, no, this is not right. You can't buy a property up to 6 million naira with a piece of something like this, plain sheet of paper. They just wrote some things, scribbled some stuff that are not even legible, and then they sign, and they said that is the document for the land. I said, no, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. We need to see a proper deed to show that the person selling that land is the bona fide owner of that property. So assuming he didn't contact me, he would have gone ahead to buy that property under the conviction of those guys. But when he contacted me, I told him, no, we need a deed. Yes. So as a prospective buyer or real estate buyer, you need to at least understand a deed. Understand what a deed is. A deed. You need to understand a deed. Okay? A deed. This is bolder. You need to at least understand a deed. A deed is the title document used in transferring interest, ownership, and title to a particular person. So it is a deed that tells us who owns the property. So you need to at least understand a deed. Okay? I've done a video explaining a deed before. So you need to understand a deed. So you must get a deed, verify the deed before you go ahead to buy the property, and then they do another deed to transfer ownership, interest, and title to you as the new owner of that property. This is why it's very important that before you buy a property, involve a professional realtor or a lawyer or surveyor. Assume that guy didn't involve me in buying that property, which I stopped him. Advise him not to go ahead because he's going to sure lose his money. Assuming he didn't contact me, he would have probably gone ahead to buy that property, and he would have lost 6 million. You would have lost 6 million eventually. So get yourself informed about various land titles. No, we still have deed of assignment, deed of conveyance, we have deed of gift. If somebody gives you a landed property, make sure they do a deed of gift and give to you. That's a proof that you own that property. Okay? So we have C of O, we have the Gazette, and a host of other land titles. But as a real estate buyer or land buyer, you need at least basic knowledge of a deed. It's very important. All right. So next time you want to buy a property, make sure they present you with the deed of that property. If not, don't go ahead to buy that property. If you're confused, contact a professional realtor, a lawyer, or a surveyor. So remember, deed. So I remember myself, Nameka Ansom, and my purpose with this program is to help people who are buying real estate not to fall prey to all these land grabbers, land scammers, and land fraudsters. Okay, knowledge is power, and when you apply that power, it's going to protect you so much. So if you want to buy land anywhere within Nigeria, you can always contact the numbers on the screen, and I'm going to assist you to acquire genuine properties with peace of mind. Thank you.